Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you what I do with my old magazines and how I turn magazine clippings into small pieces of art. As you can see here, I have some examples of just that. These are all magazine clippings that I've put together on a normal piece of cardboard. Actually, this is cardstock, and just made something nice to look at. I may be using this as a background later on another piece of art, or I may just leave them as they are. But I really love putting them all together, forming the collage of different color tones and different items, whether they're food or patterns, or just like this one is a piece of clothing, some tiles. I really like the way it comes out and how each of those shades of blue in this one complement each other. Now, this is just an example of how I sort them. This is a Ziploc bag of everything that is green. It's a little bulky, but this is how I sort my clippings with Ziploc bags. I do have quite a bit of a collection going on here. The camera doesn't really give it justice, but there are a lot of clippings here of different things that I tend to just grab and go through when I'm kind of stuck on whether or not I'm going to use them, or if I just want to be creative. So basically what I do is I get a magazine that I'm ready to get rid of, or I'm done with, and I sort through them and I just look for something that pops out at me. I've marked a couple of pages here just to quickly show you what I would do. This one, I would get this area right here and use it as a background on something else. This page, I would cut out these watches because I love the fact that the face of the watches match the background. And another example is this page where there's water here. I would cut these sections of water out behind her, whether it's small or large. It's still going to work for me with the blue. This is an example of what I would use either as a drawing reference because her lines are very smooth, or I would just cut out her eyes because I do have a collection of eyes that I use for different types of, what do you call this? Besides collages, it's abstract art. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have this where I would probably cut out the basket side. It's got a lot of definition and texture. And so you kind of get the idea. This one I absolutely love. I can't wait to cut this one out because this is the beach. I'm going to do the whole thing up to the end of the water, and it's 2 pages, which is awesome. So I'm definitely going to cut that out and use it quickly. I have this page. Love this girl's hair. Gonna cut out around her hair like this and just use her head or hair for something else. And just go through the magazine and see what stands out to you. These are just a few of the things that stood out to me. Here's this sweater. I would love to do that. Sweater, and this building. I would use that for a background. And what else do I have here marked? I have, oh, that's not the page. Oh, okay, so love this picture. Interesting pose, interesting outfit, but I'm really just going to go after the brick that's in the background. So you get the idea. You just go through your magazines and see what stands out to you, cut it out, and if nothing stands out to you right away, like this stands out to me completely. I love those lines. I know I can use it for something. Then, save it for later. Just cut it out and put it in a box and save it for later. And when you feel like being creative and you don't really know what you're going to do, must have. This is Scorpion, and I am a Scorpio, and this is beautiful, so I'm going to use it somehow. You just kind of pull out your box and start cutting up pieces and see what comes of it. Now, this is a book that I created just as for fun. I was bored and created a book, folded cardstock in half, and painted the cover in all kinds of colors, all primary colors. Added these little letterings that I had leftovers of. Definitely want to varnish this or put a coat of some kind of gloss on it to make it look nicer and vibrant. But I just basically put together a book of colors with all the clippings of the newspaper, the magazine, and then I used a stencil. I painted the background in the color of the page, used a stencil for the contrast, used my label maker for the wording, and some washi tape. Did purple, did blue, did green. It looks like I just dropped a letter. Yellow, orange, love this heart. It's an orange heart. And red. So it was cute. It took me a little while, and it's just, oh, I lost the R. That's what I lost. Gotta re-glue that. So just an idea, something to do. You don't have to do it with cardstock necessarily. You can actually do it with paper, as long as the paper's a little bit thick. And when I was going through all my stuff, I found this little notebook. This has nothing to do with magazine clippings, but I do share my journals, and I found this. It's a Inktober from 2020, and it's definitely not finished at all. From the check marks, you can see that I only did 5 of them because 2020 was a rough year for everyone, especially me. So, but I wanted to share the ones that I did do. So there's my fish, and there's my wisp, and there's the other one. This is my rodent with sunglasses because he's cool. Teeth with personality. A rocket on a very sad little monster in it. And music. So definitely need to get back to this as far as my drawing goes. But back to the magazine clippings. I have a few magazine clippings here that I still have to cut up to fit the cardboard, but just to give you an idea of what I do when I have these clippings and I try to put something together. I saw this face, and I like this face. This face is a cute face. She's very happy. There's flowers on her glasses, there's flowers on her head, and I wanted to do something with it that had flowers. So I got a piece of cardstock, 5x5, and I used 5x5 because I want to use this 6x6 as a background, because for whatever reason I think flowers look really good with this pattern. So we're going to stick together these pieces on this cardstock, and really just what I do at first is just kind of lay it out to see how it fits, how it looks before I glue it down, whether I want to move things around, overlap them, you know, just get an idea of where you want things to be. I think that would look cute like that. Oops. I want her to be in the center. Looking good so far. And then I have this really big sunflower that I want to use to complete the background, and for it to kind of go behind her head like that. But I think I'm going to cut out the flower edges to just use the sunflower petals, and have it come down in the background near her head to complete the background. So I'm not going to do that now because it is going to take time, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how, you can just grab a bunch of clippings and put them together and see what you create. I'm sure everything that you do would be really nice. So that's it for now. I just wanted to hop in for that. Oh, I gotta glue this in. I hope you enjoyed what I showed you, and I hope that it inspired you to grab an old magazine and give it a try. Go in there, flip pages, see what pops out at you, cut it out, and if it doesn't inspire you at that very moment, put it in a Ziploc, put it in a little box, leave it there, come back to it, and you'll see that you somehow, some way, you will definitely see something in those clippings and put it together, and it's going to be great. Whether it's a collage, a picture, anything. I have faith. If you do decide to give it a try, please share your creations with me. Post a picture in the comments. If there's anything other than what I've shown you today that you're interested in seeing, leave a comment down at the comment section. And please don't forget, hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.